nature is the beginning and conclusion of all that we want to think, feel, or say, or imagine. Whether we believe it or not, recognize it or not, it's there everywhere, especially in Milky Way, the galaxy here, and in the solar system, especially on this beautiful planet. It's abundant nature. It nurtures on its own and grows and adapts itself and hosts so many species, including us. Nature has spread its wings so vast and wide. We breathe nature, we see nature, we live with nature, whether we are aware or not. Nature is ultimate. It has everything. It's self-sufficient, inexhaustible resources. Nature has diseases, has sicknesses, and also cures and healing. Everything it is in nature. We are also part of nature. We are like an offshoot of nature. Hence, we can easily become attracted to nature. You don't have to learn this. You don't have to practice or willfully do it. It's natural. That's called inherent. It's just innate, congenital. It's there in everyone. Some natural attraction to nature. And nobody hates nature unless they've got some psychological and neurological, some disorder or so. Otherwise, everyone loves nature. They may not say, still they are in nature, living with nature. Only in urban cities it may appear on the outside that they have drifted away from nature, they are into pollution, in chaos, and but in truth they are also in nature, may not be that profoundly, but they are. You see, you can simply look up and you can see infinity of skies and water. Without water we cannot survive. So also oxygen, so also food, and food comes from not from plastic industries or synthetically you can produce. It comes naturally and it grows even with or without our involvement. But with our involvement we can customize the food production. So we are in nature, although many live in the hub of urban concrete jungles. They can access the sunrise, so they can greet the sun. They can see stars. May not be every day again, but certainly they can have glimpse of stars during the night. And so birds may not be more, but they can still trace some birds and listen to their chirpings and twitterings and feel some connectedness with nature. So nature walks with you wherever you go because you are the part of nature. You reflect nature. You are walking nature. As soon as you stumble upon some natural object, you feel for it. Beginning from a pebble to a rock, to a mountain, to a tree, nature is active and dynamic as well. Nature speaks in many ways, many languages of its own, provided we become involved with it. We can hear those sounds of nature, lightning, thunderbolts, and waves in the ocean, and gentleness of breeze. You can hear those sounds, and we are speaking, we are generating sound energy. Is it not natural? Maybe synthetically processed electronically, but originally we are speaking from our bodies, from our minds, from our consciousness, from our souls and hearts, expressing our emotions. So sound has natural energy. We are able to live because anything we say, it just reflects back from nature. So what we say is our mantra. Say good things, will come back to you. Negative things also come back to us. So mostly it's in our hands how we utilize facilities in nature and blessings of nature. So to me, nature is ultimate. Mother, master, family, everything. So those who go with nature, they will celebrate. Those who walk against nature, they unfortunately pay some price, and others also will become affected. So we have a responsibility to preserve nature, not only emotionally adoring nature, admiring nature, but we have to protect or preserve as much as possible, working with nature. So it's called Prakriti in Sanskrit. Prakriti. So that's so refreshing. Become noticed of such natural phenomena occurring. That's brilliant. So even one day, or maybe even half a day, if you don't see the sun, you feel something is missing. Each planet represents our existence, each star as well. But depends how deep you want to go to understand all these and to feel expanded and feel so happy and elated in such a vast, infinite, beautiful universe. And we are here. Such a unique opportunity that you cannot express gratitude enough. It's so wonderful. You always become uplifted. So many things to inspire you, entertain you, educate you, enlighten you. If you become receptive, endless opportunities. For a closed person, nothing they can say. For an open person, everything is so colorful and brilliant. He will never ever get bored. He will never become down or dull or depressed, because so much happens actively outside of you, also inside. Whatever happens outside, in the sense whatever happens externally in the real world, in natural world, same thing happens more or less in our bodies too, living bodies. So it goes both ways. So not always nature affecting us, our environment. We also can affect nature to some degree, sending out some signals, some vibrations, some messages, some emotional thoughts. So we also have something to play a role. So we have to play responsibly. Then we will become even more enriched, empowered, and we become more resourceful. So nature is no analogy, no other synonym available in my view. No, the first word, I think, nature in English word is very good. In Sanskrit, Prakriti, hard to pronounce probably. So that's the reason always nature word is used in different contexts. What is the nature of mind? What is the nature of plan, nature and properties of an object? So we go with the nature. What, in the sense, what is inherently manifesting from an object or a living entity? this nature, which we cannot change. But by appreciating or recognizing it, we can alter to some extent our way of thinking or our abilities. So that's quite intriguing to me. So nature, Prakriti. Nature and spirituality directly connected? Yes, of course. Spirituality means you speak from the heart, from the heart, meaning you speak from the from your spirit. Not just energy with conscious awareness. Energy does have your pranic influence. You direct your energy wherever you want to. Thus, you transmit your energy willfully, consciously, with best wishes for others to become healed, blessed, or inspired, or to get better, or to find their path in life. So it's energy with prana, and that's also from your spirit. Spirituality is deeply connected. Whenever, no matter how atheistic one is, how skeptical, when you go and sit somewhere in solitude, in the midst of nature, could be by the banks of river or in a forest area, you feel that you're not just a organic human being. You are more than what you think. You're more than what you can imagine. You are more than what you believe. You're very resourceful, and you feel infinity of yours along with the infinity of nature. So mind becomes very small. Your heart consciousness becomes expanded. That's spiritual. Your spirit jumps as soon as it sees something natural and real and so big, and our ego becomes so micro in front of a massive mountain. Suppose valley, you stand alone, you feel, my God, it's such a massive, beautiful nature, gigantic, and only when we welcome nature to flood more into us consciously, then we feel we are something. We have our existence, and we have our significance and role to play, and so forth. Otherwise, we are not. We're just like pebble, a speaking pebble. So nature obviously has something to offer for us to become more spiritual, more internalized. That's the reason, as soon as we stumble upon such spectacular, natural, scenic places or scenes, what we do, rather than keeping our eyes wide open and enjoying that beauty of nature, we close our eyes. It's so contradictory. It's how do you interpret this? We're supposed to keep our eyes wide open, but we naturally feel internalizing our mind. We keep our eyes closed, meaning reminding that same beauty reflecting in us, and we have that in us too in some proportion. So we become reminded of that, and we are absorbed so deeply, and it's a natural dhyana, natural meditation. It just happens with much ease and flow. So and then you feel in the presence of nature, in the midst of nature, you don't have any problem at all. All pains and sorrows become so small, and because you are in the hub of nature, in the heart of nature, in the lap of nature. So that's where all great things come from. Healing happens when you are with nature. So there is direct spiritual connection. That's how spiritual practice is recommended to be in proximity with nature, and use natural materials as much as we can. And all that we manufacture technologically, in modern times, all come from nature. We can't create just like that out of nothing. Has to be some materials, raw materials. Then we find them, convert them, process them, and customize them, and finally we achieve our goals of making a gadget or a machine or something. So yes, I think I have covered most of these points about nature. How living in rhythm, yes, harmony can help our health. Yes, health comes when we join in with the rhythm of nature. We can sense the tempo. It's not only seeing like waves on computers or so. We feel that rhythm pattern in nature, and we do have that within us anyway. But we can join in our own body that rhythm happening, like pulsation, heartbeat, and like a breathing pattern and so forth. If we join in, we experience some optimal results. Something magical happens when you put your consciousness into whatever is happening already. When you withdraw, it still happens in our bodies mainly, but then as though nature instantly takes over and carries forward. When you join in, as though you're allowed to experience whatever is happening. And as soon as we come out of that connection of knowing the pattern, the rhythm occurring in our bodies, then nature as though reconnects instantly. So to keep that going, that's the underlying formula. It seems tuning. Everything is in synchronicity, in symphony, like orchestra. All the different elements, forces, and other things are really operating in harmony, more or less. If they become misaligned or not in harmony perfectly, then you experience some jerks and jolts, and you feel uneasy, you're not in good shape or form, and you don't have energy flowing in you, you feel ill, sick, and so forth. You won't even know the exact reason. So once you feel all these things are connected and going well in harmony, then you begin to sense that yes, I'm back, coming back. Now I feel my body, I feel my spirit, I feel my well-being. I have my mind with me, and as though you gathered everything and got back to the tuning again. The melody dance on within you, melody of health, melody of well-being. So this is like a dance, how you understand, appreciate, operate this, and live your life, not only for yourself, living also for others, and earning not only for ourselves, also earning for others, to give to others. So this is part of our true human nature, and then we feel great and fulfilled and live a life of self-realization and completeness.